welcome back to the YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing our Match Attax 2023-24 wish list. So if you're excited to see what I hope is in the brand new edition of Match Attax, then make sure to absolutely smash that like button. And if you are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button as well, so you do not miss any brand new Match Attax openings when the collection launches in August. So without further ado, let's do my Match Attax 2022 or 23-24 wish list. So yes, I absolutely butchered the intro there. I nearly said 22-23. We're past that. That's long gone. That's old news. 23-24 is around the corner. I believe it's end of August this collection launches, so it's probably too late to be doing a wish list, but this is what I hope for. This is what I hope deep down Tops have just honed in my inner thoughts and have done this for the brand new edition of Match Attax. If you're excited for Match Attax, then make sure to smash that like button, and if we can get to 1,000 likes, we'll do an Adrenalyn XL wishlist video in due course. So, first point that I've got on my lovely little bullet pointed list to my left hand side. My first point, less 100 clubs. So back in the day when I was collecting Match Attax, 100 clubs were the best thing ever, because there was only 4 of them. There was a 101, which was unbelievable to pack when you did get it. And it was just so much more sought after. The card quality was unbelievable. It had rainbow foil textures on it. And now there's just too many. I think at least they've honed down on 100 clubs from previous years. I think they did 11 or more than 11 a couple of seasons ago. And now it's 9. I think it's that full page of 900 clubs. Just put it back to 4. 1 goalkeeper, 1 defender, 1 midfielder, and an attacker. Maybe 5 at a push, so you can have a 101 in there. But I just think it makes it more of a, a sought-after subset. Make it maybe 1 per box again for the 100 clubs. Make it rare, make it exciting. Because even though they do look fantastic, and it is exciting still to pack a 100 club, make them rarer. Make them the best thing to pack in Match Attax packs. So, yeah, that's what I think. In terms of who I think could get 100 clubs this year, it's a bit of a niche list, but I think it's fair enough. Goalkeeper Onana. If not, Nick Pope. Why not? Put Nick Pope in there. Champions League, of course, Newcastle United. A Nick Pope 100 club would be awesome. Who else have I put there? So for defender, I've done Rudiger. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. He might have had one last year, though, thinking about it. They don't tend to copy over 100 clubs too often, especially if this is a reduced list of 4. So, yeah, Rudiger I've put down, but any other defenders who have had good seasons, just let me know down in the comment section. Of course, let me know who you think the 100 club should be if there was to only be 4 at 5 at a push, including a 101. Down in the comment section. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Midfielder, I've put Kvaratskhelia, Napoli's attacker. Probably is a forward, actually, thinking about it, but I've put midfielder for now. I think that's a pretty good shout there. Obviously, Napoli Scudetto winners in Serie A, and of course reached the quarter-finals of the Champions League as well, which is pretty good going for Napoli. Topped their group, which included the likes of Liverpool, of course, which is pretty tough group indeed. And then of course striker, who else? Erling Haaland. He has to get 100 club again. I'd maybe get him given a 101 because he is just the best, especially if Manchester City go on and win the treble, including that Champions League title. That would be unbelievable. Haaland has to be a 100 club without a shadow of a doubt. So yeah, that's my thoughts in terms of the 100 clubs. Let us know what you think down in the comment section, and let's move on to the next one. In terms of the legend cards, keep them. Keep them in the collection, Tops. They're fantastic. We love a legend card. They're bringing in more and more niche cards this or the season just gone, which is absolutely fantastic. And I reckon I have a sneaky suspicion that some of the legends coming into the new sets, such as Ronaldinho, these are the sort of players they're bringing into their hobby sets at the moment. So, Ronaldinho, R9, Zidane, some exciting players that they will bring in, I'm sure, to the new set of legends. And how about sort of a legend club? So the subset changes from Legend 100 Club to Legend Club instead, without the 100 bit, and make it really special. Again, those legend cards. So you've got like a sheet of 9 or a page of 9 legends, and they're so epic. And again, card quality needs to be fantastic again on them, because that just makes them so much more exciting to pack. You could even do a legend per club at this point, because there's so many exciting teams in the Champions League and, of course, Europa League this coming season. I mean, Newcastle United, for example, you could put Alan Shearer legend cards in a Match Attax collection. It's like Match Attax Premier League for like 10 years ago now, pretty much. So yeah, that's exciting. Legend cards, keep them in the collection tops. In terms of something which we don't want to keep, and that's the Chrome Shields, I'd get rid of the Chrome Shields and keep Chrome Previews at a push, but maybe change the Chrome Previews to like their own subset, their own sort of card, to make it more exciting to pack. I'm saying exciting a lot because I want to be excited when opening the packs for myself, for my personal experience. I'd rather ditch the Chrome Previews, because they didn't even do Match Attax Chrome this year, and do something different with that Chromium form. Make it a super rare card, of course, but make them less of them and make it a special card. Maybe even one card and it's in Chrome form. Make it a special one. You can get parallels. I will allow parallels of the Chrome cards, just not Crystal Parallels. We'll get into that in a minute, but Crystal Parallels, if they're a thing again this year, I will be absolutely livid. They need to go, I'm sorry. But yeah, in terms of the Chrome idea, make it a big chase element with the Parallels as well, potentially, and make it one per box, or maybe one every, in fact, make it one every 2 boxes, one every 3 boxes. Make it ultra rare, so it, you know, keeps on with your slogan, the chase is on as well. It gives a chase element. You love a chase. So yeah, that's my opinion on the Chrome insert cards. Let us know again what you think down in the comments. Heritage cards, they need to stay. The nostalgia I get when collecting and opening the packs with those cards in is second to none. So fingers crossed they stay again, which will be the 09-10 design. And what I did think about is a Heritage 100 Club. Now the 09-10 100 Club 101 was Fernando Torres. He has crept his way into quite a few top sets recently, most recently top superstars. So they do have image rights, image licenses to Fernando Torres. He was, of course, in last year's Match Attax as well. I think a Fernando Torres Heritage 100 Club design in that 09-10 design, which is sort of the orange-backed cards, that would look absolutely unbelievable, Jeff. So make sure you do that, Tops. If you are, well, I mean, they can't really make changes now. The collection's probably already gone to print, but that's my opinion. The Heritage 100 Club, based off the man who got it himself, Fernando Torres, the 101, that would be absolutely spectacular. So yeah, going back to the parallels, Crystal Parallels, get rid of them. They just need to go. But if you must do Crystal Parallel design, don't make it a parallel of another card. Make it its own subset. Make it some sort of, I don't know, just, can anyone think of a cool name to use those crystal designs? Because at the moment, it's just a waste. You pack a Crystal Parallel and you just, oh yeah, it's cool. It's great for about half a second. Then you realise, oh, where do I put it? Because for example, with my Crystal Parallels that I've packed, they're just on the side over there. What do you do with them? I'm not a nutter like Football Collectibles who collects the whole set. So, I don't know, Crystal Parallels, they need to go. I'm sorry, they just need to go. It's, as I say, it's just so underwhelming when you pack a Crystal Parallel. I know they're trying to get younger people more familiar with hobby cards, but that's why they brought out Top Superstars, which is the perfect way to do that. But keep Parallels in with the Chrome cards, but just not Crystal Parallels and those Emerald Parallels. Yes, they look cool, but make them their own subset. Don't make it a parallel of a card, which will go into the binder. The Crystal Parallels, if you put that into the binder, it just won't look nice, because not all cards have them anyway. So, yeah, that's my opinion. Crystal Parallels, get rid of them! Next thing I've written down here is a more colourful set of subsets. So this could obviously work with the Crystal Parallels, the Emerald Foil Parallels as well. Make them their own subset. But yeah, overall, I think some more colourful subsets would be lovely. The Heritage designs are obviously superb. They're so unique. The signature styles from last year were really nice as well. And they had a nice colour which popped as well in the background. I'm trying to think of other ones. The Legends, they were really nice. Just something different, because at the moment, Match Attax, the base cards are all sort of, well, they're all pretty, you know, white, not too much colour on them. But they do look fantastic. They're smart. So, I don't know. Let us know what you think. I think potentially a nod to the hobby sets, a popular hobby insert, like in Finest, a fusion. Imagine you've got a player like Jude Bellingham in a Real Madrid kit, of course. He'll be, by the time, probably by the time this video is up, he'll be a Real Madrid player. But imagine that. Jude Bellingham with like a paint blast in the background. or a smoke fusion blast in the background, a nod to Topps finest fusion super rare case hit parallels. That's just an idea. Stuff like that, which will stand out in the binder from the rest of the cards. Obviously, I know in Match Attax you are going to have the stats, defense and attack, and was it power play? But yeah, let us know what you think down in the comments regarding the insert cards. And in terms of insert cards, keep them away from the base cards. Maybe the badge at a push can be a shiny, but I personally think those shiny cards in amongst the base set, they just stick out like a sore thumb, in my opinion. I'd keep them separate. Maybe a captain shiny, perhaps, like in a sticker collection. You don't randomly see shinies in amongst the sticker sets unless it's, of course, the captain or a star player. Something like that, like they did with Match Attax way back in the day when they had the Premier League license. A shiny star player, shiny captain, perhaps, something like that. That works. But there's too many. The defensive warrior, is it? Or defensive titan? I can't remember what they call it. But for me, I don't like it. Getting on to the final two here, I've written down stadium cards. I think that would look quite nice, because obviously they did the signature styles in landscape form last year with as man of the match cards. They might not be able to access all the stadiums for pictures as well, but I loved it when Match Attax did the stadium cards back in the day with the Premier League 2012-13. So that was cool. And then, of course, they did it with the Bundesliga, of course, a couple of years ago as well. They might do it every season for all I know. I haven't collected it in a while now. But yeah, stadium cards, should I say. Too busy thinking about hobby cards these days. Stadium cards would be absolutely fantastic in my opinion. And then the last point here, Match Attax India, of course. I don't know if you remember last year I opened their sort of starter box, which came with a binder, a load of packs, and some other stuff as well. I think that would work amazingly in the UK. That would be an epic Christmas present as well. I know Match Attax obviously comes out end of August, but think of like a premium sort of box. You got your starter pack binder in there. I know it's just more packaging, and of course Topps are being eco-friendly these days, which is fantastic. Don't get me wrong, but I think a starter bundle would look amazing. You could just put it on the shelf after, and that's where you can store your binder as well. You can make little compartments for swaps inside as well. It's like a swap box. Remember when Topps did the swap boxes, but a little bit, in fact, a lot better than that. A little less lunchboxy, but a little bit more premium-y, if you know what I mean. That doesn't make sense, but you should know what I mean. Go back and watch my Match Attax India starter bundle box video, box break, opening, whatever it's called. And I'm sure you'll understand what I'm trying to get across here. I think that'd be fantastic. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And overall, from the premise of this video, and the points I've made, it's all about expanding these days. Go back a few years ago, it was about completely revamping it all and changing the whole collection. But because Topps have done so well recently with the Match Attax sets, it's just about expanding it and making a few minor adjustments here and there, and it will become an unbelievable trading card collection to collect. Even though it has been the last couple of years, I think those little few things that I've said in this video, if they get rid of them or add some new things in, like I've said, it will be a 10 out of 10. Kudos to Topps, of course, for making some fantastic changes in the last few years with their collection. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to absolutely smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new around here as well. And of course, head to the comment section down below and have a little chin wag in the comments about what you think is on your wish list for Match Attax and what you thought of my ideas as well. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks everyone for watching. Remember, 1,000 likes and we'll do Adrenalyn XL version. Ciao, ciao.